three steps. Okay, there are three steps. The step one is total valence electron. Sidra, if you have learned and completed the third chapter, you're comfortable with calculating and telling me the valence electron in various elements, yes or no?
Yes,
Sidra?
sir.
Yes, okay. So you have also learned the group, like the first group has lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, and so on.
Yes,
Lithium
sir.
and then, okay. So you know the tricks and all, right? Lina Karab Kasper or Lina Kare Rab se Faryad and Beta Magi car scooter, all those things.
Yes, sir.
हाँ चलो ठीक है. Now first step is total valence electron. Second step is skeleton. And skeleton, you have to remember what? Central atom. Central atom will hydrogen and fluorine are never central atom. And one more point, less electronegative will be central atom. There are some other points regarding central atom, but these two rules, thumb rules, they will give you most of the time the central atom. Then complete octet. Complete octet. That means each of the atom should have 8 electrons. But there are some exceptions here. There are some exceptions. One exception is that hydrogen will only have duet. Okay, because it has only one shell. That means it can hold only 2 electrons. It will have only duet. Now, one more point is that third period and onwards, and oddword elements can have more than 8 electrons due to availability of d subshells. Due to availability of d subshells. So you can write these steps as 2s8. You remember this trick? 2s8. 2s8. Okay, 2s8. That's it. If you remember this 2s8, you will never forget what are the steps. Let me know if you are done writing these points.
Done, sir.
Done? What about others? Done. Sidra, done?
Yes, sir.
By the way, Sidra, you have mathematics or biology?
Mathematics.
Mathematics. Now we will be drawing some structure question. Draw the Lewis dot structure of O3 molecule. Of what? O3 molecule. So what is the first step, Sidra? What is the first step? What is the first step? Sidra.
So valence electron.
Total valence electron.
Yes.
Total valence electron. So tell me, calculate and tell me what will be the total valence electron for O3. 3 into how many valence electron in oxygen? In one atom of oxygen, how many valence electron? Yes, Sidra. How many valence electron?
So 6.
Yeah, thank you. 6. So total electron will be 18 electrons. As you can see, oxygen is the only atom here. So oxygen will be what? Skeleton. Second step is skeleton. In skeleton, what you have to do? Oxygen. You give one bond to oxygen, the other bond to oxygen, like this. There are 3 oxygen. Then you will calculate the remaining electrons. So total valence electron is equal to how much? 18 electrons. Then you have the used electron, which will be equal to how much? 4 electrons. So the remaining will be equal to how much? Remaining will be equal to 14 electrons, right? Remaining will be equal to
what is this used electrons?
Used. Acha, when we make bonds, na, whenever we make bond skeleton, these are bonds. Okay, these are bonds. Whenever we make a bond, we are using 2 electrons in these bonds. Okay, so the bond electrons are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are using how many electrons? 4 electrons to make a bond. Okay, Sidra?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So bonds, usually I show them by this dashed line and not by initially. Like at the end, I draw them as dot, but initially, just to make the clear structure, I draw them as dashed line. So remaining will be how much? 14 electrons. Now, when you have 14 electrons, you will start with what? You will start filling the electrons. So it has, this oxygen has how many electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? 7, 8. What about this oxygen? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we have filled what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And then here also I can fix. Okay. So this is 6 and 6, 12. 2 more electron is remaining. So I will give this oxygen 2 electrons. So whenever you are filling the electrons in the skeleton, you will start with the surrounding atom. Okay, oxygen. This is what? Central atom. And these are what? Surrounding atoms. These are what? Surrounding atoms. So whenever you have to fill the remaining electron, you will start with the surrounding atom. Then if you are left with any electron, then you will fill those electrons in the central atom. You'll fill those electrons in the central atom. Now, I will draw the dot structure now. You have oxygen. It has 2 electrons. And then you have these 2 electrons which are bonded. Then you have this oxygen here with its 6 electron. Another oxygen with its 6 electron. Right? Now, okay. So Sidra, you will count and tell me, how many electrons are there in this particular oxygen atom? Count and tell me. Now
8.
This 8 electrons, very good. What about this oxygen atom?
8.
8 electrons. So both of these oxygen atoms are happy. But what about this oxygen atom?
6.
6 electrons. So this is unhappy, right? This is unhappy. So what this oxygen will ask, this oxygen will ask the terminal oxygen that please give me 2 electrons. And whenever the electrons will be given, they will be given as pairs. They will be always given as pair. Now, after these oxygen have shared electron with the central atom of oxygen, you can see like this. You will have, let's say that this oxygen, it has shared. So oxygen, and then you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oxygen and oxygen. So this oxygen has shared 2 electrons. That is why it will be remaining, will be having 4 electrons as lone pairs. And this oxygen will be having 6 electrons as lone pair. Now, if I draw the circles, this has how many? This has 8. This also has 8. And this will also have 8. Right? Now, all of them are having 8. And you can draw the structure like this. Okay, this oxygen has 1 lone pair also, right? Lone pair also. Oxygen, then a double bond oxygen like this. And it is not right dative bond here. Let's just write like this. Okay, so this is the structure of O3. This is the structure of O3.
So can you please repeat this?
Which part?
Just you have done just what you
This
have
one?
done. Yes, yes.
Acha. Okay, so what I did was according to Lewis dot, it should be like this: double bond O, because there are how many bonds? 4 electrons. That means 2 bonds. And this is the oxygen, and then this is the another oxygen here. Okay, this is the another oxygen here. This will be having 1 and 2. These are the lone pairs. This will have this lone pair here, and this will be having the 6 lone pairs, 3 lone pair electrons. So there are 2 types of electrons. These are known as lone pair electrons. And the electrons which are present in the bonds, they are known as bond pair electrons. So lone pair, which are non-bonded, these are non-bonded. Pair of electrons or lone pair. Okay. So how many lone pairs are there, Sidra, in this particular oxygen, which I have circled? How many lone pairs?
4. Sorry, 2.
Two lone pairs. Okay. 2 lone pairs. 4 non-bonded electrons, but 2 lone pairs.
Done, sir.
Done, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now, there's another concept which is used in Lewis dot structure, which is known as the formal charge. Please write the heading formal charge. Okay, so formal charge is not exactly a charge. Okay, it is not exactly a charge. It just gives you idea about whether there is a presence of electron or there is no presence of electron. Okay, whether there is presence of electron, no presence of electron. It has a formula. Formal charge, you can calculate the formal charge for a particular atom in Lewis dot structure. Okay, so formal charge is equal to the total valence electron. Okay, now please total valence electron in free atom. Okay, you don't have to look at these Lewis dot structure as of now. Total valence electron in free atom. Okay, then you have to subtract this minus the total number of non-bonding electrons. Please remember what I'm saying: non-bonded electrons minus number of, I'm not saying pairs, I'm saying non-bonded electrons minus half of bonded electrons, minus the half of bonded electrons. Okay, so this is what it is equal to: total valence electron, I can say, minus, you can write as lone pair electrons, right? The lone pair electrons minus the number of bonds. This is what is L. It is not lone pair, it is total number of electrons present as non-bonded. The non-bonded electron minus the bonded electron. If there are 4 bonded electrons, that means there are 2 bonds, so half of that only. Okay, so bonded electron divided by 2 will be equal to number of bonds. So this is what this is formal charge.
Done, sir.
Okay, so we will do this in the example of O3 molecule. Okay, for example, in O3 molecule, we have oxygen, double bond oxygen, single bond oxygen, and this oxygen has 6 non-bonded electrons. This has 4 non-bonded electrons, and this has 1 non-bonded electron. Right? It has 1 non-bonded electron. Okay. Sorry, 2 non-bonded electrons in the central atom. Now I will number this as 1, 2, and 3. I will number this as 1, 2, and 3. Then I will calculate formal charge at 1, the first atom, that is oxygen only, in the first atom, that is oxygen. So you will have total valence electron minus the lone pair minus the bonds. So tell me, what is the total valence electron?
6.
6. Oxygen will always have 6. Okay. We will not look at the Lewis dot structure as of now. Minus lone pair electrons. How many electrons are lone pair?
4.
Yeah, 4. Now minus the number of bonds. How many bonds are there? This oxygen has how many bonds?
2.
2 bonds. Very good. 2 bonds. So this will be equal to what? 6 minus 6, which is equal to 0. Any doubt till here?
No, sir.
No doubt. Okay. Now, please help me with formal charge at 2. Now, I want everyone to answer now. I want everyone to answer. Please unmute and answer me. Total valence electron minus
Lone pair. Lone pair.
Minus
Bonds.
Minus bonds. Okay. So total valence electron is equal to how much?
6.
How much? Hishma and Sidra.
6.
You don't need to keep the mic off. Okay, just keep it on for a while. Keep it on for a while. Thank you. Total valence electron is equal to how much?
6.
6. Okay, how many lone pair in the second? How many lone pair?
1. 2.
2. Yeah. How many lone pair electrons? 2. Yeah, 2. And how many bonds? 3. How many bonds? 3 bonds, right? Everyone can see 3 bonds?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what will be the formal charge?
1.
Plus 1, na? Plus 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now FC at 2. Formal charge at 2 is done. Formal charge at 3. Total valence electron is equal to how much?
6.
6. Yes, very good. Lone pair?
6.
6 lone pair. Okay. And how many bonds?
1.
How many bond? 1 bond. So this will be equal to what? Minus 1. Okay. Okay. So how will you draw this structure now? You will have oxygen, double bond, oxygen, and here oxygen. So if the atom, it does not have any formal charge, that it has 0 formal charge, then you will not do anything. But if an atom has some positive or negative formal charge, then you will write here this plus 1 and minus 1. Okay, this has plus 1 formal charge and this has minus 1 formal charge. Okay, so please, do you want to write this or did you guys write it while I was doing?
Done, sir.
Done? Everyone? Everyone is done?
Yes.
Okay. So let us, formal charge. Now we should have some more questions for formal charge. Draw Lewis dot structure. Lewis dot structure and calculate formal charge at each atom. For nitrite ion. NO2 negative. Okay. So in solution, first step is what? Total valence electron for NO2 negative, right? Total valence electron, NO2 negative. Sidra, you will tell me, nitrogen has how many valence electron?
5.
5 plus 2 into oxygen has how many valence electron?
6.
6. Now, you also have to add plus 1 because there is a negative charge. Negative charge means we have added 1 electron to this system. We have added 1 electron to this system. So you will write what? Plus 1. And then you will add this all. Then you will add these all. 6 to the 12 plus 6, 18 electrons. Okay, 18 electrons. Now I have given you valence electron. Second is skeleton. You have to do the skeleton part. Okay. So please write this skeleton. Draw the structure. Calculate the formal charge at each atom for nitrate. So there are 3 atoms: nitrogen, oxygen, oxygen. First of all of you will send me in chat the central atom. Okay, you have 2 different atoms here, elements, nitrogen and oxygen. Which will be the central atom? Please write that in the chat. Okay, Mariam is correct. Yes, Samaira, correct. Yes, Hishma, correct. Sidra, do you know the electronegativity? I mean, the trend of electronegativity in the periodic table? Sidra? Yes or no? No? Yes, anything? Achha, Sidra, you know it. Okay. So which will be more electronegative, nitrogen or oxygen? You can speak now. You can speak now. Which will be more?
Oxygen.
Okay. And what is the central metal criteria? Central metal is less electronegative or more electronegative? Central metal is?
More.
Less. I hope I have written less, no? Did I write more? No, less electronegative. No? Central atom will be less electronegative. Okay. Central atom will be less or more, Sidra?
Less.
Less electronegative. So tell me, which will be the central atom here, nitrogen or oxygen? Which is less electronegative? Which is less electronegative?
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen is less electronegative. Nitrogen will be central atom. Okay. Okay. Yes or no, Sidra?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, thank you very much. चलिए आप लोग कीजिए. You have done your 10th standard from Lady Irwin?
Yes, sir.
And you are from Delhi only?
Yes, sir.
But you must be having some other place, na? Like गांव जैसे कहते हैं लोग. No.
Yeah, I'm from Bihar, sir.
Bihar. Okay. No, I am also from Jharkhand only, which is nearby Bihar. Where in Bihar?
Patna.
अच्छा, पटना. पटना बहुत गंदा जगह है. It's very dirty. Have you been to Patna?
Yes, sir.
छठ मनाने नहीं गए आप लोग? छठ बहुत जोर मनता है वहां पे. देखने जा सकते थे छठ. छठ देखने जाते, ठेकुआ लेके आते. You know what is ठेकुआ?
No, sir.
ठेकुआ नहीं पता है आपको? इन्ना लिल्लाह व इन्ना इलैहि राजिऊन. अपनी अम्मी से पूछेगा. आपके घर वाले सब बिहार से ही है ना, तो उनसे किसी से पूछेगा ठेकुआ क्या होता. एचसी वर्मा को जानते हैं? एचसी वर्मा.
Yes, sir.
ठेकुए की वजह से वो एचसी वर्मा बने हैं. आप ऐसे यूट्यूब, यू ऑल विल सर्च इन यूट्यूब ठेकुआ like this. This is ठेकुआ and HC Verma. Then HC Verma will tell you a story about ठेकुआ. You guys don't know ठेकुआ, है ना? ठेकुआ and HC Verma. You search these 2 terms. Then you will get to know the importance of ठेकुआ. Nobody knows what is ठेकुआ? No, I guess nobody knows. बिहारियों को तो पता होना चाहिए ठेकुआ क्या होता है. अच्छा, मरियम इज डन. We will see, Mariam. I think for one oxygen and for one oxygen and nitrogen, it is fine. But for oxygen, it doesn't seem right.
Sir, the nitrogen part is correct or the oxygen?
Nitrogen and oxygen both are correct, but for second oxygen it is not correct. सलमान आधे घंटे बाद आपका क्लास है. You have class after half an hour. चला गया. Yes, Mariam, now it is correct. Is anyone stuck? Is anyone stuck?
Yes, sir.
Samaira, you are stuck. Where are you stuck?
दोनों से for nitrogen I'm getting 9 electrons.
You are getting 9 electrons.
Yeah.
So you have 18, na? 18, then you will have 2 bonds, right? Initially.
Yes, sir.
Now after 2 bonds, you have used 4 electrons. So that will be, you will be left with 14 electron. अरे भाई 2 bonds 4 electron, तो कितने हो गए? 14 बचे ना?
Yes,
18
yes,
minus 4. वही गलती है क्या आपकी? Is that your mistake?
No, sir, I have to check.
See the remaining electron, no? And also, guys, I am one of those students in 11th and 12th standard who used to write the least. Now, not only 11th, 12th standard, till my master's, I still write the least amount of information that I have to write. So हम जो लिखा रहे हैं ना बोर्ड पे, प्लीज कॉपी दैट. उसमें से कुछ कमी मत कीजिए आप लोग, ओके? If I write na remaining, the total valence electron, used electron, remaining electron, that is important, then only I am writing. Okay, so please copy whatever I am writing. Don't leave anything, because जो सबसे कम हो सकता है, that's what I am writing. So tell me, Samaira, was that your mistake? 18 minus 4 is equal to 16. Yes, Samaira.
Sir, in the structure there is some mistake.
Structure में mistake नहीं होगा. You will have mistake in electrons only, because we are playing with electrons now, na? We are not playing with atoms. We are just playing with electrons. Yes or no, Samaira?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, you have how many electrons? 14 electrons to distribute. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now please listen and tell me. You have drawn skeleton.
Yes, sir.
Nitrogen with one bond with oxygen, one other bond with oxygen. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you have how many remaining electrons? 14. 14 remaining.
Yes, sir. Wait.
Okay. What about others? What about others? Hishma, Sidra. Stuck? Are you guys stuck?
Sir,
No,
I'm
sir.
No. Okay, fine. Hishma is also doing, I guess. Samaira, if you are getting very much confused, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, start fresh. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and start fresh, okay? कचड़ा मत कर दीजिए एक पेज में पूरा. Just move to some other page, start fresh. हाँ Samira, give me the update. Are you still stuck or are you doing now?
Trying to do so.
Trying to do. Okay, but please tell me, you have 14 electrons ना, 14 remaining electrons. 16 electrons लेके चलिएगा तो गलत ही आंसर आएगा. 18 electrons minus 4 electrons, that is in the skeleton. You will get 14 electrons. Yes or no, Samira?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, okay, fine. Now in 14 electrons, you have to distribute electrons in oxygen, the surrounding oxygens first, and if you are left with any electron, then you will put it on nitrogen. जल्दी कीजिए आप लोग, बताइए. Oh my God, what is this? Hishma, can you explain me the answer that you have given? What is 11 and 17 formal charge? Yes, Hishma.
Sir, I'm not getting it.
Okay, fine. What about Sidra? Arey bhai, at 1, what is 1? I cannot, you can see my screen, so I can write FC at 1. I cannot see your notebooks, na? So how can you write FC at 1? You will tell me first oxygen or second oxygen. No, it is wrong, but okay, it is wrong. All of you, please stop doing. All of you, please stop doing and turn on your mics. Please stop doing and turn on your mics. Yeah, everyone. Yes, tell me, what is the central atom here? Hishma, Mike.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Okay. Then you will have oxygen and oxygen like this.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now, total valence electron was equal to how much? 18 electrons. How many are used?
4.
4 is used. Remaining?
14.
14 electrons, right? So I will start with nitrogen. I will fill the electrons in nitrogen first. Yes or no?
No, first in oxygen.
First oxygen, surrounding atom. Okay. So 1, 2. See, oxygen has already how much? 2 electrons, right? So I have to give it 6 and it will be happy, right? So 6 I have given and it is happy. This oxygen will also receive 6 electrons and it will be happy because it already has 2 electrons from the bond. Now 6 plus 6, 12. I also have now 4 more electrons. Sorry, I also have now 2 more electrons. That is 2 electrons in the nitrogen. Is this fine till here, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Hishma, Samira.
Yes,
Mariam, Mariam, आप mute रहे, है ना? Okay, Mariam?
Yes, sir.
You have given me the answer. So I can write it like this, right? I can write it like this: oxygen, 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 and it has 6. This is having 6. As I can see that, oxygen happy, nitrogen is not happy. Nitrogen is not happy because nitrogen has how much? Nitrogen has only 4 electrons, right? Nitrogen has only 4 and 5, 6 electrons, only 6 electrons. It needs 2 more electrons. So what will happen? Oxygen will give it some electron. So one of these oxygen, it will give the electron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then nitrogen, then this oxygen. See, but this nitrogen has how many? 6 non-bonded electrons. From the non-bonded, it gave a pair of electron to the nitrogen to form bond. Now it has only how many? It has only 4 electrons. That is 4 non-bonded electrons. Okay, how many of you except Mariam were able to form this structure? है कोई?
Yes, sir, I was able to.
Samira?
Yes, sir.
Acha. So how did you get, I mean, what was wrong then? It is fine only.
So I didn't put like a double bond between oxygen and nitrogen.
So
then I did it.
then you did it. Then you did.
I was not
Okay,
understanding like where to put the electrons.
Acha, where to put the electron. Now you understand it? Now.
Yes, sir. When
Now,
you said no, sir, that first you have to put on the surrounding, then on nitrogen, then I understood.
Acha, okay, fine. So that step you have to always remember, that first surrounding, then central. Because see, central, it already is. देखिए जब आप ये बनाते हैं ना, when you make the skeleton, this central already has at least 4 electrons, right? But these are completely deficient of the electrons. So first इनको fill किया जाता है. After that we fill the central one. Okay, after that we fill the central one. Okay, fine. Chalo. Next is Sidra. Now I can tell you that this is first and this is second and this is third. Okay, first, second, and third. So this is nitrogen with a single bond with oxygen and a double bond with oxygen like this. This oxygen has 6 electrons. This oxygen has 4 electrons as non-bonded. This has 1 electron as non-bonded. Okay. Now formal charges 1, 2, 3. So at 1, formal charge is equal to, please tell me everyone, valence electron in oxygen? 6 minus how many lone pair electrons, non-bonded electrons? 6 minus 4. Very good. Okay. And how many bonds? Sidra?
2 bonds.
2 bonds. Everyone, na? Sab koi ka answer karna. 0. Right? At 2. That is the nitrogen. Formal charge is equal to how much? Total valence electron. Valence electron will be equal to how many?
6.
Valence electron for nitrogen?
5.
हाँ, Sidra को कह रहे थे, Sidra said 6, that is why. Okay, 5. And how many lone pair electrons? The non-bonded electrons is equal to how much?
2.
2. Very good. Minus. And how many bonds?
3.
3 bonds. Right, 3 bonds. So this will be equal to what? 0. Okay. Now at 3. That is the third oxygen. Formal charge is equal to 6 minus 6 minus how many lone pair electrons, non-bonded electrons is equal to how much?
6.
Arey baba, हाँ 6 only no? Minus how many
1.
bonds? 1 bond. So formal charge will be equal to minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Right. So see, in Lewis dot structure, if it has some charges now, so we used to show them like this. Do you guys remember? Minus 1. Those who did class yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now we can write exactly where this negative charge is present. This negative charge is present at this oxygen atom. Okay, this oxygen atom. So please write this. Was this tough? Where did you get wrong? See, Lewis dot structure, the only thing that you can do is practice. I write this first, then we will write the limitation, and limitation I will give you some examples of Lewis dot structure. Okay, limitations.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. All of you, Sidra, Hishma.
Yes, sir.
Done.
Sir, 1
Okay.
minute. 1 minute.
Acha. Okay, Hishma.
Okay, sir.
So please practice. Formal charge I will give you homework. Please practice this because जैसे आपको समझ में आ रहा है. If I am helping him, if I am asking you guys some questions, then only you can do it. But I will be not present now. So you have to do this at home. Right? Exceptions to octet rule or limitations of limitation of octet rule. Okay. So first is that the hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule. This hydrogen molecule is formed even though both the hydrogen atom, it has only how many electrons in the valence shell? Only 2 electrons. Okay, so the structure is like this. and it is stable, as you can see that it has only how many? It has only first shell, right? Hydrogen has only one shell, hence it can have only 2 electrons. Okay, now if it is having 2 electrons, that means it violates the octet rule. It violates the octet rule. Okay, please write these with me. Second, incomplete octet of central atom. Incomplete octet of central atom at some element, with some element. Okay, there are some elements. For example, first example is LiCl. If I see the LiCl structure, it is Li with 2 electrons like this with Cl. Okay, as you can see, lithium has how many? Lithium has only 2 electrons, right? Only 2 electrons at lithium. What is the exception here? 2 electrons around lithium. Now BeH2, comma BeCl2, comma BeF2. Okay, BeF2. Now in all these structures, what is the exception here? In all of these structures, Be has like this: Be 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever. Let us say some element A. Okay, this A can be hydrogen. A is equal to hydrogen or fluorine or fluorine. Hydrogen or chlorine or fluorine. In all of these, you can see that what? There are 2 electrons. No, sorry, not 2 electrons. How many electrons? 4 electrons. 4 electrons around beryllium. So if it is 4 electron, that means it is less than 8. Hence, it has incomplete octet. Now, this is first example. These are the examples B and C. You have boron, BH3, BF3, BCl3. Okay, and also you can have AlCl3, AlCl3. Okay, all these structures, they are like this. You have boron or aluminium. And here A is equal to what? Here A is equal to the hydrogen, chlorine, etc. Now here, what is the exception here? Only 6 electrons around boron. 6 electrons around boron. Please write a note. Compounds with less than 8 electron around central atom are known as electron deficient compounds.
Done, sir.
Then we have seen 2, right? The third limitation, expanded electrode, expanded octet of the central atom, expanded octet of the central atom. Now, as we have seen that period 3 and onwards, elements can have more than 8 electrons in their valence shell. Okay, so for example, you have examples as PF5 or PCl5. Okay, PF5 or PCl5. You will have structure of PF5 or PCl5 will be like this: phosphorus, chlorine, chlorine or fluorine, anything you can write, chlorine, chlorine, chlorine. This has how many electrons? 10 electrons around phosphorus. Then SF6. Twelve electrons around sulfur. Iodine can have IF7. Okay. 14 electrons around iodine. 14 electrons around iodine. Also, with SF6, you can also write one more example of H2SO4. H2SO4. H2SO4 has a structure like this: sulfur with a double bond oxygen like this, the double bond oxygen like this, OH and OH. As you can see, sulfur 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here also 12 electrons around sulfur. 12 electrons around sulfur.
Done, sir.
Write one more example. H3PO4, phosphoric acid. Now here you will have phosphorus with a double bond oxygen. Then how many we have? 3 oxygens, all left, and 3 hydrogens, right? OH, OH, OH. This is what? 10 electrons around phosphorus.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Now that question of you had, so it's HCOOH, right? (4.4) HCOOH. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Acha. So see, you have learned about functional group in class 10th. Yes or no? Organic chemistry, function, alcohol, carboxylic acid, amines, no? Homologous series.
The alkane, alkyne we learned.
Okay. So you have not learned about carboxylic acid.
So
We
that
have learned, sir.
Sorry.
that is there in 11th.
Achha. So have you learned about that is there in carboxylic acid is there in 11th, I know that, but what about soap? You have learned soap, na?
No, sir.
Acha, in 10th you didn't have soap?
Sir, the portion was deleted. Yes, sir.
Oh, portion was deleted. Acha, 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 acha. If portion was deleted, then it was difficult, because if you learn about soap, then you should have learned about, let me see, class 10th, na? Chapter 4. क्या बात कर रहे हैं आप लोग? हाँ, नहीं पढ़ा है सर हमने। This is a table. I have took this from NCERT class book, class 10th. कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड दिख रहा है आप लोगों को? हाँ गाइस,
Yes, sir.
अरे yes or no? Carboxylic
sir.
acid, right? So how can you say that, sir, we have not learned carboxylic acid? There is also reaction, oxidation reaction, जिसमें आप लोग alcohol oxidation, and then you get carboxylic acid addition reaction, substitution reaction. Then there is you have learned ethanoic acid, methanoic acid, guys. Yes, Samaira, Hishma.
Yes, sir.
So COOH. Okay, so NCERT thinks that you have studied class 10th, you have passed. That means you understand, you know everything about class 10th. So if COOH is there, then obviously this structure will be what? Hydrogen. It will be bonded with carbon, a double bond oxygen, and a single bond OH. Right? Now see, there is one thing that you can understand from this structure, that whenever you will have a single bond oxygen, see, whenever you have this oxygen, it has OH, right? So this structure is what? Oxygen has how many? 2 bonds, so 2 lone pairs. This also has 2 bonds, so 2 lone pairs. So this was an easy structure. Okay. I mean, obviously, the NCERT thinks that you have completed the class 10th. Okay. So please write the structure of carbox. This is methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. Okay. So Sidra, we have classes on Monday. You are in contact with Nishkarsh, sir, right? Sidra?
Yes, sir.
So he will send you the details for class timings. Okay. Today's class was of 2 hours. Sorry, 1 hour. Sorry, 1 hour. This class was for 1 hour. You have classes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in which Monday and Wednesday is 2 hours. Tuesday and Thursday is 1 hour. Okay. So next we will be meeting on Monday. We will be meeting on Monday. I have to give you guys homework. Wait a second. I have to give you guys homework. Tell me.
Sir, this question can be also done by twist 8.
To S8 you can do this, but first thing is that you have to understand that skeleton कैसे draw कीजिएगा? I mean, the drawing of skeleton is, this is the skeleton here. So drawing of skeleton, it requires the knowledge of class 10th. That this will be the